Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I had to do an update on Fenty Beauty. Now my video that came out on Sunday, that was my first impressions. I used all the products that I bought and I just wanted to see how it looked and how they performed. Now today is going to be a more in-depth review after wearing the foundation for the whole day, after wearing the products for the whole day, to see how they stand up. So this video is more so about the foundation because I have oily skin and I was so blown away at what the foundation and primer and powder did on Sunday that I wanted to come and see if I don't use the primer and I don't use the powder, what will happen, right? Because not everyone could go and pick up every single thing from this collection, right? Some people are probably just gonna say, hey, the foundation is all I want, is all I can afford, I'm just gonna try that. Is it good for oily skin? So that is what this video is about. Not only that, we're gonna do this eyeshadow look using Juvia's Place. You'll know from like my previous videos, I am in love with Juvia's Place, and I did this look last weekend for Labor Day, so I was like, okay, let me just recreate it on my channel. I used the same kind of technique that I did in my previous Juvia's Place tutorial, and I did a little variation, so you will get to see how you could do another type of colored eyeshadow look using the same Juvia's Place palettes, the Masquerade and the Saharan palette. I'm also going to come back after about 4 hours and then probably around 3 hours just to wrap up everything because I want to show you how it wears throughout the day. I watched Tati's video and she inspired me to do this because I felt like her review was so well done. She has, I think, normal to combination skin, and I have extremely oily skin, so I wanted to do something kind of like her video where, well, she showed herself going to the store and it was more like a vlog type video, whereas this is not going to be so vloggy, but it's going to be checking in throughout the day to really see how it wears. So if you want to see all that I'm going to do today, just keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing we're going to start with is the Juvia's Place palette. So today we're doing a pinky look, so we're going to start out with this pink shade right here, which is called Zobo. I'm going to put that in the crease. Now I could have also done this look with like a brown in the crease, but I want to keep it, really pinky. So I already did my brows off camera. You guys know I do my brows the same way every time, so I don't feel like I need to show that. If I do try out a new product or try something new, then I would, put it in the video. Or if you want to see it more, you could just let me know. So guys, I just wanted to come to you and really do a tutorial, do something like a chit chat while also like incorporating the Fenty Beauty stuff. You all know I was super excited about it, and the first video I posted were my first impressions. So I just wanted to come back and do another video showing you my eyeshadow and give you more of a wear test. I'm gonna wear it throughout the day and then we will see how it stands up. This time I'm not going to wear the primer, and then we'll use the blood powder throughout the day if necessary, because I really want to see if it's really oily girl friendly, guys. And I cannot wait for Rihanna to come out with eyeshadow. I know it's gonna be epic. So now we're gonna go in with this shade right here from the Saharan palette, and this one is called Frula. So it's a shimmer. I'm using this Wet n Wild brush to put it on. Now I only put one color in my crease. I just did that to first see how I feel about these two colors together, and then if I want it to be a little bit more intense, then I'll add something else to deepen my crease up. So we're basically doing this eyeshadow look the same as the other one I did with the Juvia's Place palette. I just want to show a little variation. Before I told you, usually I use the brown transition, so this is where I use a color transition, right? And these steps are super like quick and easy. Give me a thumbs up if you think I should do my favorite brushes video because I feel like brushes are a big part of your makeup application. So let me know if you guys would like to see something like that, and I will definitely get that out for you. Because when I was a beginner, it was really tough trying to find the right brushes to make sure it wasn't too expensive, you know, because you don't want to break the bank with the brushes. You know, you kind of want to spend more money on the actual product. That's how I look at it, you know. And when you get more advanced, especially as a beginner, and then when you get more advanced, then you could splurge on tools, right? So I definitely want to deepen my crease a little bit. So I'm gonna go back into the Masquerade palette, and this color right here is called Ada, so I'm gonna put that in my crease. Okay, so you see how that deepened up my crease. Now I am going to go back into that Masquerade palette and just use that here a little bit as my brow bone highlight. I'm raising my brows as usual. Okay, good. So we're gonna use a little Big Shot mascara. Y'all know Baddest Black is my fave. Like, Maybelline did the damn thing with this mascara. Today we're going to be using Lena lashes in the style Gigi. We're just going to pop these on real quick. I use the Ardell Lash Grip eyelash adhesive in this white tube. So today I'm not going to use the cream highlight shade because I wasn't so impressed with the coverage that gave me, and I want this to be like how I would usually wear my makeup. So I'm just going to use my Tarte Shape Tape today, but I am going to be using the contour stick in Espresso. So, and I will make sure and blend it out better this time, because the last time I left a little bit right here and I was looking back at the footage like, oh my god, Imani, blend girl, blend. I think the best part about this foundation to me is that it covers the hyperpigmentation on my forehead in a very natural way. This dries really quickly, so that's why I did my face in sections. I did, you know, forehead second and then forehead third. So I saw a couple of reviews of people who had dry skin, and I don't think if you have like extremely dry skin that this foundation would be for you at all. I wouldn't recommend it for dry skin, but for us oily girls out there, oh yeah. And we're gonna test it even without the primer, because the primer is a bit pricey. I'm not a super fan of primer, and I usually use the Benefit Professional, which I think is like more reasonably priced. I usually buy the travel size, which is $10. So to pay $32 for a primer, I already know I love Rihanna, but like not that much. So that's why I wanted to use it without the primer, just to see, you know, if the primer is absolutely necessary. The next time I wear this, I'm going to use my Benefit Professional, so then we will know if we need to get the primer or not. Now that this foundation is all blended out, I don't have a lot of blemishes and stuff on my face. Basically, I have a mustache and hyperpigmentation on my forehead, so I don't need that much coverage. So, you know, for somebody like me, one layer is good, but I think that this is definitely buildable. If you have a lot of spots on your face, you should be able to cover it with this. If not, you could just use your concealer, right? Just like how you do for any other medium to full foundation. So now we're gonna go in with Tarte Shape Tape. I really do need to do a review on this because I love this concealer. I am a big fan of like cream. Well, this is liquid, but it's very creamy. I'm like a big fan of these types of concealers. I think this is reasonably priced. It's $25. I think that this shade is a little light for me right now, but I still rock with it because I don't set it with a lighter powder. I set it with a powder that is basically my skin tone, so it tones it down a little bit, because as you can see, this is high yellow. Okay, this is really bright. but we are going for like full glam today, so I ain't mad at this at all. But yeah, the other shade down in this I think will give me a very nice highlight, but this is like bam, you know, bright as hell on the eye, which I like sometimes, so I'm really not mad at this. But I would say when I use a lighter shade to set this with, it really is bright, so that's why I started to set it with a powder that's my skin tone, so it won't look so crazy. Now this is something that I do when I get up here. I turn this around and I use this side to blend it out, because I don't want up here to be too light, you know. I want more of that lightness to be like under my eyes and like from the end of my eyebrow down, but I still kind of share it out to the end. And I do take some of that and put it right over my little mustache, and I bring this a little up to my nose bridge, because that is like a reverse contour for your nose. Blend it out a little bit because you don't want it to be too drastic. I don't usually highlight my forehead, that is just my personal preference. I did it in my last video because that cream was so like blendable. It gave a subtle highlight, and that's what I like. If I was to put this tart shape tape down the bridge of my nose and up here, it would be looking kind of crazy. I haven't like mastered the art of doing that with a liquid just yet, so I'm not even gonna like try it. So this is the powder that I use. This is Black Radiance pressed powder in the shade Cafe. So I just press that with this Real Techniques contour brush, and as you can see, nice. It is toning that down a little bit. Okay, I set the center of my face with this as well. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with Espresso contour. I like the way it looked on my forehead the last time, so let's just do a little bit. And on my nose. We're taking our damp beauty blender. People were saying that this was not blending out easily, and I beg to differ. I don't usually cream contour, and look how easily that just blended out. So yeah, I don't know why people were saying that. This product is not hard to blend out whatsoever. I actually love this contour. I can't wait until she comes out with an even darker shade, because I do think that I could go darker, but I like that it's warm. Now we're going to bronze a little bit with ColourPop Bits and Pieces. Ever since I got this, I've been loving it, so I'm gonna warm up orange in a little bit. I'm taking my sleek contour kit and just setting that nose cream contour real quick, and I'm also gonna take a little bit to deepen my contour just a little bit more. The next thing that I'm gonna do is highlight, and we're not gonna be using those shimmer sticks today. So of course we're gonna be using Kilowatt Freestyle highlighter in the shade Trophy Wife. I cannot get this to pick up because my lights are so bright, but yeah, this is Trophy Wife. We're using it today by itself. And I really like it by itself. Wow, I'm liking it by itself. Let me zoom in. I feel like the last time I didn't put as much as I could, you know. I feel like it looks amazing on all skin tones. I know some people are not a big fan of it because it is so yellow, but I like different things, you know. I'm not going to make the mistake and put it down my nose again. I don't think it's really for there. Okay, for blush, I'm gonna be using MAC See Me Hear Me. I've been using this blush in like every tutorial for the past probably 3 weeks, I think. To finish off the under eye, we're gonna go back into this palette, and we're using this color right here. It's called Makeda. I'm sorry if you guys can't see that so well. I gotta step it up with the product shots. This is a nice purple color. Don't forget to tap off the excess because you don't want to get it in your eye. We're just gonna do butter mascara and then we'll be back for the lips. And then the tutorial will be done. Okay, so for lip liner, we're gonna be using BFF3 from ColourPop. We're also gonna be using Limbo from ColourPop, but not too much because we're like layering. And then we're gonna use Chi from ColourPop, and then we'll put Fenty Glow over it. We're doing somewhat of an ombre today. Here it is. So let's just put this one over. You know what this smells like now that I smell it again? It smells like kiwi. Yep, kiwi mixed with something. Oh yeah, I am in love with this gloss. This gloss is popping, like for real, honestly and truly. So this look is complete. I'm not gonna use the blood powder until I'm ready to blot, and we're gonna be wearing this for the entire day. So right now the time is 1:48. So I'm gonna check in throughout the day just to show you guys how it's looking. I think it's looking pretty matte right now, and you know, the glow is giving me so much life. I'm gonna go outside in the sunlight so you could really see how it's beaming. Okay, so I'm back after 4 hours, and as you can see, my face does look a little shiny. So the primer for sure helped with oil control. I haven't blotted just yet. I wanted to just come back and show you guys how it looks first before I blot, and then we'll see like what transformation the blotting powder can do. So we have the blot powder here. I mean, it's white, you can't really see it. I think I need a denser brush to put this on with. It did come with a little pad that you could pat it in with, but I don't really like that. Okay, so that is definitely sucking up some of the oil. My face still does look a little dewy, so it's not like sucking up all the oil, but it's doing a pretty good job. Okay, so this is after the blot powder. I think that definitely decreased the shine tremendously. So I give the blotting powder a thumbs up. I think it's a little still overpriced. I know we have the RCMA blotting powder. Maybelline has one of those translucent blotting powders, but also an issue that comes with those kind of whitish blotting powders is that they get flashback. So let's just take a quick picture with flash and see. Hi guys, so it's now 10 o'clock, and as you can see, my face is really oily. I actually ate, so my lipstick came off. But yeah, we fixed that. You guys know I love the gloss bomb. So yeah, my face is very oily right now. I am going to blot again one more time. Just I'm not doing my outro like a grease ball. I'm a little less greasy than before, but I would definitely recommend using a mattifying primer before this foundation. If you do decide to pick up the Fenty Beauty primer, I think it's pretty good at controlling the oil. I also use Benefit Professional Matte Rescue, so that's another one I like if you want to try that out. So basically, I've had this on for 8 hours. There is no separation in my makeup. There is no creasing. The most I have is a little shine. So that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. Let me know what else you would like to see from me. You know, you can follow me on my social media platforms. It's the.beat on Instagram and on Snapchat, and the Beat Inc. on Twitter and Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe. Give your girl a thumbs up. You can also comment, let me know what you like, what you didn't like, what you're gonna pick up, what you're gonna pass on. Trophy Wife is a hit for me. You know, it's a yes for me, sis. I know it's not for everyone, but I actually love it. I totally enjoyed this makeup, and I love this tutorial, and I hope you guys did too. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye. Oh, you say you want to take control. Oh, you say you want to take control.